Alright, quick update video here. So it's Wednesday night, tomorrow is the big day. I'm taking the day off work and I'm going to pick up the new engines. That's right, 2 engines. It's going to take 2 trips in this tiny little trailer. I'm actually not sure this trailer is going to survive. I don't know how much those engines weigh. I would imagine it's about 3,000 pounds or so. This trailer's rated for 3,000 pounds, but it's been through a lot. It's held up well, but we'll see how it does. I went and I grabbed some tires, free tires off Craigslist, to act kind of as a cushion for the engine to sit on. And I actually went and just searched for the closest tires I could find that were free. And I got 5 here, and these are like they look almost new. Look at these things. They're 2018. And there's a ton of life. I almost feel bad about using these things. So I might, after I use them, I might try to sell the ones that aren't damaged. But the stuff people give away. So anyway, that's what I'm doing tomorrow. Let's go look inside the shop real quick. Actually, before I do that, let me just say my plan here is I'm going to drive the truck around the barn here and then back it in here. And then I'm going to have to put some jack stands on the back of the trailer and pull the engine out. Hopefully far enough where I can get the cherry picker out. And then, hopefully the cherry picker can hold those engines when they're there, and then I can put it in here. I'm a little bit worried about that. I mean, when I pulled this engine originally, I had stripped everything off of it to make it light as possible. So this is going to be a complete engine, pretty much. No like radiator or anything like that. So it's going to be an ordeal to get these engines out. It's going to start raining at about 2 or 3 in the afternoon tomorrow. So I'm going to try to get an early start to get those out. I have nothing to load them out with besides a cherry picker. I don't have anything strong enough to pick them up. So in here I got this thing back together. I forget where I left the last update, but this will all be in one of these videos coming up. I got a new bearing and I got a new seal. It fits very tightly on there. A lot less play in this new bearing. And it's just, it's much nicer. This thing went together so much better with a new key, and I don't have to clamp it with the bolts. These bolts are all Loctited in, so this should all be good to go. I'm not going to put the clutch back on until I'm ready to put the engine in, just because I don't want it hanging off there. Over here, steering clutch is still on, it's still on there. There's going to be, I'm still waiting for some parts for that. So basically what happened is, I have that grade 5 all thread on there, and if you look up what grade 5 all thread will work to, it's about it's 5/8 inch coarse threaded. It's about 19.5 tons between the two of those where you can pull it, and I maxed out my 20 ton on that. So I'm gonna have to go up to the grade 8. Here's one grade 8 all thread right there. I'm waiting for another one to come in, and then I'm gonna use my 30 ton hollow ram, and hopefully that gets it off. With grade 8, 5/8 course, you can get up to, I think it was 27 ton before it's going to start ripping itself apart. So if I get up to about 25 ton of pushing force and it's not coming off, I'm going to have to do something else, I think, because it's going to end up blowing something else up. The real challenge on this thing is the spacing between this all thread. It's 4.5 inches. It's incredibly hard to get something in there to put that much force down. So this is a 30 ton ram, and that thing is a 1/10 too wide to fit in between there. So I'm going to already have bent all thread. If you know what I mean, it's going to be forced out a little bit to get that ram in there. So hopefully that doesn't cause any problems. But anyway, that's the update. Hopefully tomorrow night there'll be 2 engines sitting here, at least 1 engine. And then I think probably the next video that comes out is going to be me checking the engines out and finding out how in trouble I am. So just like as a kind of a frame of reference, I haven't looked at these engines at all. I have not turned any. I don't know if they even spin. It was kind of dumb of me to do this, but the way they were, I couldn't really look at them too well. So fingers crossed that at least one of them is okay, or I can cobble one together out of the 3 that I have now. Anyway, that's the update. Thanks for watching, and video pretty soon, hopefully.